Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Yunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Hanser Alberto, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Acuña's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's hitless in the series so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. From the stretch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Hayes, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike.
Runner!
And now they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Orioles nothing, Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. John Means gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Acuna, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ronald Acuna becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Here's Miguel Sano, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Count holds steady at 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next. Bat explodes as this has popped up. The 3-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now in the box, Mike Ford, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. And right into the shift. but a foul ball, 1-1. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center. So the first two have reached here to start the second.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Settling in now, Yusniel Diaz, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes set, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2, here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And it's fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
To first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Vladimir play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Lourdes Gurriel.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting fifth. No left fielder. Nick.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding forward, Pedro Severino. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Here now is Jose Rondon. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the stretch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hanser Alberto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Hernandez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. In now for the O's, Austin Hayes. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hayes, a native Floridian. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 1-0. is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Ball, one strike.
Third inning, no score to this point. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Drury has it to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Now batting.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a run scores as this one's down into the gap.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Stepping in now, Mike Ford, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The Jays do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
Popped up. Drury has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Baltimore's out in front, 2-0. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. A dozen home runs and 42 runs batted in. And he takes a cold strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Batting 9,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. High in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Clint Frazier. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. In now, Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 and 2 now.
2 strikes.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, Bo Bichette back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
1-0 the count. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
Here it comes, 1-0.
That's Bolton.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. And he misses again, ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. One there. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knee.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The set and the 2-0. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The left fielder, number 2.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Nick Castellanos now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
No strike.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Hernandez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Jose Rondon. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Hernandez is there, 2 down. Into the box now, Austin Hayes. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles lead 1. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Teoscar Hernandez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. 1 away.
The batter.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First offering on its way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Popped him up. Alberto over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
0-1.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Acuna comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Ready once again, Mike Ford. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Striding in once again, Clint Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. Hit back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the ball club. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, back in standing. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Alberto has it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon. And we've got it for you on the show. Digging in now, Ryan Mountcastle. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, that's off.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The count now at 2-1. And the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
This is line to left. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
One gone now in the Baltimore seventh, and in with a bat in his hands will be Yunjin Ryu. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to third. And there's out number 2. Ready now for Baltimore, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Yunjin Ryu. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Matt Shoemaker will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 34, Matt Shoemaker.
Into the box now, Jose Rondon, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Hernandez. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Hero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Hanser Alberto. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
That misses 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Two pitch is fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch, and Baltimore has taken a 3-2 lead. Miguel Castro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10.
Guerrero Jr.
First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Castro has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
To first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Drilled to the left side and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sharp ground ball to third. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're down 3-2. New inning set to get underway.
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Wilmer Font has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Wilmer Font.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The Blue Jays are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Castellanos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Mike Ford. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here now. Foul into the 2nd deck. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up 3-2. Evan Phillips will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Evan Phillips.
Ready to go for the last half of the year. Kevin Biggio will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now the pitch. High and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. Still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. fly ball out to straightaway right. Diaz is camped under this one. One down.
The batter, number 3, second base.
Next to bat, Travis Shaw will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays, number 6, Travis Shaw.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
From the stretch, the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Ronald Acuna would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. He's set. The payoff pitch. Popped him up. Ford will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Travis Shaw will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 8, Kevin Clizio. Now at second, number 6, Travis Shaw. Leading off for Baltimore, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ken Giles comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Ken Giles.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Ready for another shot now. Yusniel Diaz. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Hops this one up. Perez calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Pedro Severino, runner in scoring position with Sergan.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're knotted up heading to the bottom of the 9th as the Jays try to walk it off. Dylan Tate comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 55, Dylan Tate.
So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground to the left side. And not in time, so there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 3-0. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch.
Okay.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only 1 gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Toronto Blue Jays came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Ken Giles earns his third win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.